emotionally exhausted. Couldn't be prouder of our guys. Never gave up, kept fighting, overcame adversity, winning the game. Just a tremendous win for our kids. You know, being on senior night, that all those four seniors made such meaningful contributions to the game. I mean, really, it's not just trying to say nice things about them. Every one of those guys made huge plays tonight. So just a storybook ending for their careers here on this floor, and couldn't be happier for them.
You talk about what those four meant to this team. They're obviously a huge contribution.
Absolutely. You know, when you look at what they go through just to get to the floor, the weights, the running, the study hall, the travel, everything that you know is demanded of a college athlete. A lot of kids today don't want to stick it out for 4 years, and these guys did, and they bought into the system. And, they've done everything we've asked of them, and they represent their families and our university, our basketball program, the class, and I just couldn't be proud of them. You know, this is the way it should end for them, and I'm glad it did. I'm glad they were able to go out this way.
Anatoly gets the 2,000 points. Talk about that.
Yeah, that's huge. You know, only two other guys in the history of this program have done it, and those two guys were pretty special. And I'm excited for Toly. I'm more excited that we won. I think he would gladly give up the 2,000 point to get the victory. So I'm glad we were able to get both of those things. But what a testament to what a great player he is to be one of only 3 guys in a program with really a rich basketball tradition. Before we went D1, Coach Landry and all the success he had, and then we've got a couple of NCAA tournament appearances under Coach Broussard. So there's been good basketball here. You know, his name will now be mentioned in that company forever, and it's a heck of an accomplishment.
Every player that I've talked to, they talk so much about how much he's grown from when he was a freshman to now. Said he didn't like to play defense, he was skinny, but he's evolved quite a bit.
Oh, he's just tremendous, and you know what's exciting for me personally is that he's playing the best he's played over his 4 years in these last 3 or 4 games. He's complete. He's defending, he's rebounding, he's scoring inside, outside, he's getting to the free throw line. He's just a complete player. He's doing it all. Diving on the floor for his balls tonight. It's great. I'm proud of where he's at, and he deserves all the credit. But I'll certainly take some, even though I probably don't deserve it, just for hanging around with him for 4 years. But you hope in your career as a coach that you get to come across guys like Toly, and some guys never do. I've been very fortunate, really, in my career to have a couple of guys like Toly. It's a real blessing, and it's a treat and privilege to get to coach.
You get a chance to beat a rival of yours, but also a big one in the standings.
Yeah, it's huge, and I still hadn't figured out what it all means, if we're in or if we're still going to wind up in a tiebreaker with a scenario that could knock us out. I don't know how big Saturday's game is yet. I hadn't figured all that out, but definitely a huge win, and definitely we're not out. We can still play our way in, or we're in. So that's tremendous, and we're in a good position. That's all you can ask. We needed to win tonight. We won. We'll see what that does for us.
You know from experience that just getting it is the most important thing in this tournament.
Yeah, no question. It's a new life. It's a new season. You forget about all the bad stuff and you start over. And it's a long season. It grinds and it wears on you, and we're all tired. But when we get to Katy, we're not. We're excited. Batteries recharged, and it's a 3-game season. So I hope for their sake that we are in fact in. I think they deserve it. Obviously, I'm a little biased, but I think they've earned it. And we can't wait to get there if that's the case.
Good send-off for those 4 guys.
Absolutely, absolutely. And for Kellen and Toly, 3 of their 4 years, they'll have been in that conference tournament. And when you look at where this program was just a few years ago when we got here, for those guys to be able to leave here and say, hey, came in as freshmen, we didn't quite get there. For our 3 years after that, we were in that tournament every year, and hopefully we'll make some noise this year.